I finally finished the Acari Trench Coat. And wow, this project took nearly everything out of me. I am definitely ready for a break. But the coat came out absolutely beautiful and my daughter loves it. I also made a few last minute tweaks. So today I'll show you all the final details and how it turned out. Hi everyone, my name is Karen and this is my channel KGFL Creations. It's Friday, so you know what that is. Another episode of hashtag Friday Sews. As usual, before we start talking about what has been going on here in the sewing room, I want to share what I'm wearing today. This is my Estelle top tee. I think I'm not sure if it's a top or a tee or, yes, it's the Estelle by Sinclair Patterns. I made this a couple of months back. I don't remember when it was. This was like a toile to see if I like it. I have not made another one. I need to get back to that one because I really like this flounce here. But I have to be careful in the fabric that I choose because I don't want to see the wrong side of the fabric. And this one here, it was the same color, right side and wrong side. So that's something to think about for the next one that I make. This was a fabric from Walmart, a very thin knit, very, very thin knit. Even shows the little thing here on my bra, the little little flower or something that is here in my bra. I can see that. And I don't like it because it's kind of clingy. But the top, it's very, very pretty, and I really like this top. It's just a fabric that was, maybe, yeah. Now, I am going to talk about the Acari Trench Coat. I am done. I am finally done with that coat. Oh my goodness. This thing took everything out of me. Last week, I was in here every single night trying to finish this because the trip is coming. Yes, the trip is coming. Actually, by the time you see this, we will be in Washington, D.C. So yeah, I was able to finish it. I am recording early in the week because I will be in Washington, D.C. So this video will be out there ready to go for you guys to see it on Friday. Now, I am going to get the coat so I can show you the finished product. I am going to lower the camera because I need to go back a little bit because the coat is heavy and I can't be going to like this too much because the thing is heavy. Right now, it's in 3 of my little flimsy hangers because it is heavy. It is heavy, but I will be right back with the coat. All right. Here is the coat, the full thing here. Hope you can see all the way to the bottom. This is just beautiful, beautiful. So nice. Look at this inside here. Look at this silk. I think she's gonna wear this coat and every time she'll do this, just so she can show off this silk. Turned out really, really good. The last little details, I had to do all of the buttonholes. I had no problem, well, lying. I had a problem making the top buttonhole. I don't remember which side it was. I think it was this side here. One of them, I had to turn it in the machine the other way because it was catching some on, I think it was catching on this side here. So I had to kind of turn the whole coat around so it would not do that. I attached all the buttons by hand, did not use the machine to attach the buttons. There is a button on the inside here, and there's a button on the inside here, button number 1 and button number 3, position 1 and position 3 here on the inside. And there's a buttonhole on this side here, position number 1 and position number 3. When I attach the buttons, because this one goes right in front here, so I attached it. Let's see if you can see this. Attach them together, this one with the one on the inside. When I did it, it kind of was a bit tight because this one on the outside is not going to be used, but the one on the inside is going to be used. So my daughter could not fasten this button here, and the same thing with this one here. It was very, very tight. Right now it is not tight, it's kind of loose, which is supposed to be, because I need space, right, to button. I need a little bit of space for it, so I had to unpick. I had to cut this button out and number 3 also out, redo this so she would be able to button inside, button in there, and everything is very, very nice. Let me show you. Let me take out the hangers. You see, I have 3 hangers. I want to show you the label that I put in. Somebody put a message on the last video. Don't forget to add a label. I think it was Jane that put a message. Don't forget to add a label. And everybody said, oh no, I didn't forget. I gave her an option. I gave her a couple of labels. I went through my label stash. I separated a couple and I gave it to her. I said, you choose which label you want. And then she chose this label here. Don't know if you're going to be able to read it. It's a nice lilac. It says, made with love and no regrets. So yeah, this one here. And then at the bottom in this silk, where is it? In here, I added one of the tiniest little labels here, a tiny little label. It says handmade, and on the other side, it has the little hand like this, the tiniest little label here. Just wanted to add something else on the actual lining in here. But this lining turned out really, really nice. The little details at the end, that takes a lot of time. I had to add the buttons up here. To add the buttons up here, I had to work from the inside. So I had that opening in the side of the lining. So I had to work from the inside to attach this label here, this other label right here. And then I had to stitch together, but not really together. It tells you to do loose stitches, the lining to the actual jacket here at the bottom of the arm side here on the armpit right here. You have to attach the lining to the outer coat, and the same thing up here with loose stitches, some like a distance like this. It is attached, but it's not tight, so it just won't move around when you put your arm in. It kind of stays in place. So had to do that this side, had to do it on this side here. And what else did I have to do? And then I had to close that opening. It took me a long time. I did all of the hand stitching. I mean, I cannot see it. And yeah, it took me a long time. I was sitting here watching YouTube as usual and sewing all of this. The stitching in the back vent. My daughter, she's like, Mommy, don't feel bad. She was looking at it, she was looking at it. She's like, you need to learn some embroidery or something because your hand stitching is not that good. And I was laughing. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I don't know how to do hand stitching. I don't know how to do it. And she was looking at the vent here, this stitching right here. And it looks like a child did it. She's right. I was like, oh my God, this is so funny. She's like, don't feel bad, don't feel bad. I'm like, why would I feel bad? It's the truth. I don't know how to do hand stitching, but it's closed here. I closed the opening here. I did close a little opening at this vent here. I mean, the bottom of the vent, this here too. So all of it, it's closed. Ugly hand stitching and all. And yeah, this came out really, really nice. One of the last little things that I did was the belt. I added an extra loop here in the back. The pattern does not call for this belt loop here in the back. It only calls for a loop on this side and a loop on this side. It does not call for one in the back. But because this thing kind of, it's very loose, this belt. It's a long belt. And I think all trench coats, they are just like that. Because if you want to, you can bring this to the back and kind of, where's the other side? I lost the other side of the belt. You can kind of bring them together in the back and attach it, and it kind of stays to the back, I think. But I decided to add a loop here to the middle section right here. That was one change. And another change that I did also in the belt, she asked me to add a loop here in the belt for when she closes the jacket and the belt, that over, the belt that goes over it, it kind of flops around. It has nowhere to stay because it does not go all the way to the side here to go in that little loop. So I attached a loop right here, and it is attached in the back. This thing is not moving. I hand stitched to the actual belt. So this right here, this is not moving at all. This will stay here, and it's in a nice position. I don't know if you can see it right here. So the belt will go this way, and it will go right in here like this. So that's one of the little things that I did for her. This was a last minute, and I did have the little loop. I had the big piece left over that I didn't use the whole thing that I made. So good thing that I had it. Didn't have to make another one to add this little loop on the belt. But this, came out really nice. Really good. It is heavy. She's ready to wear. The only thing I have to do now is take one of those rollers, because I have not done that. Actually, it's kind of clean right now because I started picking on it, but I still see little things here and there. So I have to use that roller and kind of clean the whole coat from all of the fray from the silk. I will put this in the hanger now because this thing is very heavy. I did not show the sleeves. This is the sleeve here with the belt sleeve right here. Looks really good. I had some trouble making the little holes for the eyelet. I'm going to tell you what I did with it for the belt, for the sleeve band. Yeah, that's what it's called, the sleeve band, and the actual belt. Like I said, for the sleeve bands and the belt, I had trouble making the holes because they all that I still have it. It would go through, but it wouldn't make a hole big enough because this is strong fabric. It's wool. It wouldn't make the hole big enough for me to put my eyelet through. So I had to go to Amazon at the last minute. It was, when was it? Sometime last week. I don't remember when. My husband said, buy a hole puncher. Find something that you can make a hole. So I went into Amazon and I found a little hole puncher. This is to punch holes in leather. And it is a nice little contraption. This is the little contraption. This opens up. Let me see if I can open up. Yeah. It opens up, and all I had to do was, I had to put it into position. It starts at 2.5 millimeters. It goes all the way up to 4.5. So I was using the 4 millimeter hole. I think it's this one here. And all you have to do is kind of press it down and it makes the hole. And this worked great. I am glad that I bought this. Now I will have it for anything else that I need to make holes. So yeah, this was really good. I think I paid like 20 bucks for this. It wasn't too expensive. It was reasonable, and I'll have this, so yeah, I can use it for the next thing that I make that I need to make holes. My husband was also asking me, he said, can't you put the eyelet in the belt? Because I had to hand stitch the buckle, that portion that goes around the buckle and it comes in, you know, underneath. I had to hand stitch the two for the sleeves and the one for the main belt. That would not go under my machine. It was thick like this. So I was like, no, this is not going to happen. So again, I sat here and I was just, you know, hand stitching everything nicely, slowly, just putting everything together, and that was it. So, but if I had, what's it called, rivets, maybe that would have worked, but it would need to be a long rivet because the thing was really, it was really thick. But the hand stitching worked. No problem there. Slowly just going and pulling, making sure that it was nice and tight. I had no problem. I made the hole for the buckle, the stand, I think that's what it's called, to go through. No problem. It was the right size, the 4mm. No problem at all, because those buckles, they're heavy. They are brass buckles. They are heavy buckles, and it's just I'm looking at it. It is just beautiful, that that coat. I am going to try to get some pictures. If I do get some pictures, I'll insert them around here and there. But if not, then it'll be for next week's video. Then I'll have some photos from Washington, D.C. I'll try to get some photos of her wearing the coat. And then for sure, if I don't put anything in this video of her actually wearing the coat, I'll put something next week for you guys to see. But yeah, it turned out really, really nice, and she loves it. She really loves it. She's like, oh my God, mommy, this is a bespoke. She said, it's a bespoke, bespoke coat. Just for her. I made it just for her. Whatever she wanted, I did. But now I am ready for a break. Oh my goodness, I am ready for a break. I am going to take my machine in for service, for cleaning. There's nothing wrong with the machine. The machine is fine, did not break at all, but it is time. I've had this machine, I bought it last year in December. So now it's November, it's time for cleaning. Plus it's full of green dust from the wool and everything that I've been doing with the green thread, and everything is green. So it is time for a cleaning, for a little tune-up. So I am going to bring the machine in for a little tune-up. And while the machine is there, I'll just pick up one of my other machines here and I can just use that, no problem. Don't know what I'm going to do next. Actually, I do know what I need to do next. I need to think about the my dress for the Christmas dinner party. Don't know what I'm going to do, if I'll make a dress or pants or a blouse, or yeah, I don't know. I have to think about that. But I need a break. I do need a break. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea how much I need a break. I was so tired this week. I was in here every single day to finish this, even at night. Sometimes I'm tired sometimes at night. I work full time. Yeah, I work full time. By the time I get home, sometimes I don't want to be in here. But since I had to finish this in time before we went to Washington, D.C., I was like, okay, I need to finish this. I need to finish this. I need to finish this. And thank God it's finished in time. Still have a couple of days to go, and it's sitting here. All she needs to do is just pick up and go. That's it. I just wanted to put this on for you guys to see, just in case if I don't have any pictures of her. This is not my size, but you can see the whole thing. Pockets. It's a bit short for me in the sleeve length, but this is not for me. So yeah, turned out really, really nice. And then when you put it on, you take it off, you just go like that. And it shows the beautiful lining. And when you close it, you get the belt. close it. I even looked at myself in the mirror with this coat. And that's the way it is. Then you can close it all the way up here. Just leave it like this. Yeah. It is a military style jacket. That's what my husband said. He looked at her, he's like, it looks like a military style jacket. And we're like, yeah, that's what it is. Military style, exactly. Turned out nice and pretty. I love this buckle. This buckle is really nice, and the buckles here in the sleeves. That looks really, really good. Thank you so much for watching and staying with me through this whole journey. It was a long one, almost 2 months from the day I started with the toile. Yes, a while back. I have been consumed by this project. It nearly took everything out of my life. Just too much. Way, way too much. But you guys stayed with me until the end. I did enjoy all of the comments, all the suggestions that I got throughout this whole journey. So thank you so much for watching. At the end of every video, I ask the same thing. If you can please hit that like button below. And also, if you can subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.